Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'm cleaning out the back of my Jeep and I need to take everything out and actually clean. I've had plants and stuff back here and I've got dirt all over. But I figured I would go ahead and just show you what I have back here in case of emergency. So it's a good idea to have things in your vehicle in case you have to leave your home because of some sort of emergency situation. So when I say emergency, I mean like I live here in the Pacific Northwest. The last few years we have had a lot of fires. Every year people are having to evacuate their home because of fires, especially living out in the country. So there's that. We live on the river and there are dams above us. So we also live below Mount St. Helens. So if Mount St. Helens erupted, that could have create an issue with the dams. If the dams broke, we would flood. Or if there was a severe enough earthquake, that could cause the dams to break as well, and we would have to leave the house. I wouldn't be able to go to town because the town's elevation is actually lower than ours. So we would have to go up river, and that is out in the wilderness, so out in the woods. But you know, maybe you live in a part of the country where there's tsunamis or hurricanes or tornadoes. There's any number of reasons why you may have to leave your home, and you know, having things in your vehicle is a good idea. So I'm just going to show you what I have in mind for just in case. And yeah, if I forget anything or if I need to add anything to my stuff, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. So first thing, I have this little backpack here. Actually, I'm going to start right here. Right in the front, I've got a little thing of hand sanitizing wipes, hand and body wipes. I've got a Bible word search and a pen. I would always say have some sort of entertainment in your car, because what if there was an EMP or your battery on your phone died or whatever, and you couldn't, because we rely on our phones so much for entertainment. If you couldn't do that, I would always say have something in your car to kind of focus on and take your mind off of the stressful situation that you're in. So it could be a book, it could be playing cards. I just have a word search. So even if I'm sitting in my car bored waiting on somebody in the grocery store or something, I can just grab that. In here, well, actually in this, I've got, open this up and show you. I've got I need to actually organize things a little better. But I've got this little pack of, I've got cotton balls in here. I've got a little pack of tissue and some Band-Aids, and in here I've got matches and plastic cutlery and some paper towels or napkins. And I've got a manual can opener and a little hand towel. So I should probably organize as I go here. What's that? What do I have in here? Oh, in the side I've got just like some bigger size serving type spoons, I guess, serving type silverware. Inside, loud traffic, I have some salted peanuts. Peanuts are good for protein, and that means energy. I have some instant coffee. I'm one of those people, if I don't drink coffee, I get a really bad headache, that ibuprofen or Tylenol, nothing will take that headache away. So I like to have instant coffee with me just in case. I also have a couple of cans of ravioli and some condensed soup. So these have the pop top on them. And it being a metal can, these are the type of things you could eat cold if you had to. Just pop the top off and eat it cold, or you could put the can, pop the top off, put the can near the fire and let it heat up over an open fire. I said I have a couple cans of those, and I have a pack of, it's getting windy. I have a pack of like teas and coffee mixes. And this is my Patriot Supply. This is a 72-hour emergency food kit. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend something like this for your pantry, let's say. I mean, some people do, and that's fine. But I do think it's a good idea for your car, for emergency type food, because this has a shelf life. These have a 25 plus year shelf life. So, sorry, the wind is blowing my camera. I'll just show you what's in here real quick. I have, and this is like I said, it's a 72-hour kit. So this is for one person. It is a 2,000 calorie per meal for one person for 72 hours. So that is, I think that this could be for two people. So that's why I have this for my husband and myself. But this is home style potato soup. And we've got creamy chicken flavored rice. And we have some mac and cheese and some Maple Grove oatmeal. So my Patriot Supply has the best tasting meals. These are perfect for in your car. I mean, it's a bag, and honestly, these are resealable. The big bag is resealable, and so are these little ones. So you don't have to eat the whole thing at one time. They do have a silica pouch in it, like an oxygen absorber in it. So you do need to take that out. But yeah, if you wanted to open it and only eat half of it, you could do that and just seal it up. But the oatmeal, this would probably be the one that would be most comforting to me personally, because it would be sweet. I'm one of those people. Something sweet makes me feel more comforted. So, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to get your own if you haven't. And they have a lot more than just 72-hour kits. They have 3-month supply kits. They've got candles. They've got just tons of stuff. At least check out the website. It is not one of those kinds of food that you cook in the pouch. Some of them are. This one is not. You would actually cook it in a pot or something. So that leads me to this coffee can. It's an old coffee can. It's metal. I did save the lid because I put other stuff in it. This would be my cooking pot. If I had to cook over an open fire and wasn't able to get to like a motel or a friend or a family member's house, and had to either sleep in my Jeep or maybe go out in the woods, either way, I would have to cook something over an open fire. This is metal. I can set it, I can add the water with the food pouch and cook this over an open fire. So this is a clear garbage bag. And here I've got more cotton balls, some more matches, and another garbage bag, and some more sandwich bags. So, and in here I have a roll of toilet paper because that is important. So you might be wondering why I have so many cotton balls when if something happened, if you add Vaseline to a cotton ball, it's a fire starter. It would be a quick fire starter. It doesn't burn up really fast. It burns slow enough to actually start kindling. So, and then, you know, also having the Vaseline as well is perfect for if you get a cut or a scratch or a bug bite or something. It seals it. So good thing to have. I've also got some jute twine. Never know when you're going to need that. Over here I've got a knife, and again, you never know when you're going to need a knife for, you know, maybe self-defense, or, you know, what if you ran out of your food? Maybe you were out longer than you were expected and you needed to catch food. You might need a knife for cleaning it. So that's a good thing to have. Over here I've got some wound wash, and this I always keep open because I do have water bottles in my car, and if I needed to actually leave my Jeep for some reason, I would throw water bottles in here and have water bottles with me, because for one thing, I'm going to need water to make the soup or oatmeal or mac and cheese or whatever it is, and I'm going to need to have water to drink. But, you know, honestly, if I ran out of water, I could use this to boil water to sanitize it to drink as well. So inside here, I have a couple more. I don't know why I don't have all of these together. A couple more old dish towels. You never know, we're gonna need something to, you know, just dry something off. Like I said, I live in the Pacific Northwest and it rains here the majority of the time. Hence this is just some paper and some kindling that's dry, because if I was in some sort of situation in the middle of winter or something when it's raining, I might need some dry wood to get a fire started with. So I have some hand sanitizer, some deodorant, and some facial wipes, and these obviously could be used to basically take a sponge bath. So those are handy for that. I have an extra pair of shoes, a stocking cap, a poncho. You never know when you're going to need that. And actually, I just bought some clear shower curtains from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to throw one of those in here too, because, you know, what if I had to leave my Jeep and I had to make myself some type of shelter? That would come in handy. Or you could have like a tarp or something. So everything else I have in here is like extra socks, under things, leggings, a sweater, extra t-shirt, some sweats, you know, just like extra clothes in case my clothes get wet. Or if I'm, you know, away from home and I've been wearing these clothes for multiple days and just want to change my clothes. So over here I have an umbrella and a fire extinguisher. I also have a This is just a thin Eddie Bauer outdoor rain type jacket, windbreaker type, which is perfect. I mean, if I'm going to be out traipsing through the woods or something, but say that does get wet, I have a canvas style raincoat as well, and I have a matching bag that goes with this. This was my mother-in-law's, and it was at the beach house. That's why it has seagulls on it. I think it's super cute. It's got giant pockets, and that's handy. So I like to have 2 rain type jackets in my car just in case like somebody's with me and they might need one too. So back here I have a hatchet that might be handy either for self-defense or if I need to cut some firewood or whatever. I have a hatchet and some more kindling. I have a few more pieces in here, but just some more fire starting type wood. I try to choose pieces that have pitch on them, so that pitch is going to start really quick. And I have some, you know, regular car type stuff back here: tire iron, jack, oil, de-icer, ice scraper, chains, you know, that type of stuff. So, and then I also have a couple of blankets. That is handy. Number one, to have a couple of blankets in your car just in case. What if you run out of gas or something? I can't tell you how many times I have heard about some sort of car accident or something where people are stuck on the freeway and they're stuck in their car. They're running out of gas in their car on the freeway because the traffic is backed up. So having a blanket in your car, having food, having water, those are good ideas. And then plus with the blankets, I will cover everything up, all of the bags and stuff with the blanket. That way it's not visible, like in case somebody wants to break in your car. Look, a backpack, I wonder what's in there, you know. So a couple of little car pillows. These usually are in my back seat, and the grandbabies like those. And I also have the oldest ever neck pillow. It's a nice idea if you're traveling or if you have to sleep sitting up. Having a neck pillow is going to help you keep your neck stable, and it's just a little bit more comfortable. So I also have this. This actually sits behind my seat, behind the driver's seat on the floor, and it just has like music, gum. This is just stuff that I carry in my car all the time. If there was some sort of emergency and I had to leave my Jeep, there are things in here that I would grab and put in my backpack before I left, like some Tums, some ibuprofen, maps of the area. So I would probably just take one map. And this, like I said, I live in Washington State, so this is a Washington State map. If there's an EMP, if my battery died on my phone or whatever, I can't navigate where I'm at, this is going to help me navigate and help me figure out where I'm going. Especially if it's some sort of world issue. Maybe it's not a natural disaster. Maybe there's some other type of thing where I want to avoid main roads or freeways. This is going to help me navigate through the back ways to avoid people, if that's what I'm wanting to do. And let's see what else I have in here. I have a couple of just hand lotions, and I probably would take one of those. A couple of lanyards, and I probably would grab one of those because I would, obviously take my keys. I'm probably not going to want to put this in my pocket. I'm going to carry it on me, or at least take this off, and this is mace, and carry the mace on me. and a couple of extra masks. You never know. This is probably one of those things that I would throw in my backpack as well. This is something I have in my Jeep, and it is like extra makeup and stuff, but it also has extra band-aids, tweezers, nail files, nail clippers, that kind of stuff. And also like a hair tie, and this is like one of those little Dollar Tree brushes that it just kind of pops open. And I don't know, like if I like to have this kind of stuff in my Jeep, like if I've been to the beach or something, and my hair's all windblown, which is like really pretty bad today, but that's okay. And then, you know, like lip balm, and just, you know, random things like that. But it does have a few things in it that I would use, like the tweezers if I got splinters getting firewood, or the band-aids, you know, that type of stuff. So I would grab that. And I think that is it. So I'll leave the link down below for my Patriot Supply. Like I said before, I do think it's a good idea to have those in your vehicle, because you don't have to worry about a shelf life. Like I said before, 25 plus years. And I think it's a good idea to have a certain things in your vehicle just in case you have to leave. There's all kinds of natural disasters these days, and you never know when you're gonna have to leave your house for whatever reason. So it's a good idea. So I think that's it. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.